Hey everybody. I just jumped on here real quick. I wasn't planning on doing this tonight. I'm sitting at home drinking a beer. It was kind of the end of the evening. I jump onto my son's stream. My son's a YouTuber. He's hilarious. He does all kinds of crazy stuff. And he does a variety of different things. Tonight he's doing this gaming thing, but he's very funny when he does it. It's very entertaining. It's very lighthearted. And something amazing happened as I'm watching this. How do I even tell you this? There's this young kid in the chat, right? And they're chatting back and forth. And I jumped in there a couple times, said a couple funny things. Everybody's, just having a good time, whatnot. And that's the kind of lighthearted, thing he's doing. And one kid in there started talking. From my understanding, he's a kid, like an under 18-year-old kid, like a kid. I don't know, 16-year-old kid, whatever. I don't know. But he was talking about harming himself. He was talking to, and some other guy on there started saying some things to him that he shouldn't have been saying, I guess you could say, like encouraging him to do something to himself, I guess. And so I started chiming in. So did everybody else. Most people in the chat were, hey, knock it the fuck off, and trying to be supportive. And my son just stopped everything he was doing. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this right now, just completely impromptu. I wasn't ready to do this. I'm so proud of my son for what he did. And I sure hope this kid's okay. My son offered him a lot of help. He told him to get a hold of him after the show, do whatever he's got to do. But I'm going to play it for you. So I hope you'll watch this. And I just think look, I'm not going to lie. I'm incredibly proud of my son right now for the way he handled this and what he did. Because, I mean, I'd like to think that most people would do this, but I'm not sure they would. But he did, and I thought it was just, I don't know. It almost brought a tear to my eye. I've always, anybody that knows me, I've said what great children I've raised, and this is an example of that. But it's not just about that. I want everyone to watch this and think about everyone else in the chat chimed in also. The compassion that we can have for one another when someone's down and they're out. Especially a young person, but it really doesn't matter what their age is. If someone needs your help, I've said this many times, reach out. It's not that hard to be kind to someone. I don't say that pretending like I'm some saint because I'm far from it. But when someone's hurting and you can help them, you should. So, just see what you think of this, all right? And I hope it inspires others to do what my son did tonight. And a lot of people in the chat stepped up also. And I'm very proud of all of them. And it's nice to see It's nice to see people doing a good thing because we see so many bad things in the world and so many things that people report on and just do stories on. It's always negative. And I thought this was positive. And, let me know what you think in the comments. I may or may not interject. I might not even. We'll just roll right through it maybe. I'm not sure.
Hey, fellers, now, if you want, it's hard to see here, vote number 1. If you want I Hate the Woods, vote number 2. If you want Pewter Time, vote number 3. If you want Cook for Me, vote number 4. And if you want I Have to Work, vote number 6. No. What? If you want It's Hard to See Here, vote 1. I Hate the Woods, 2. Pewter Time, 3. Cook for Me, 4. I Have to Work, number 5. And Get a Doctor, number 6. That was a shit show. Sorry.
Just give it a second here. It's about to start.
I've got surprising votes 2. The 2 train is still going. Metal Mania jumping on the 2 train with number 2. Thank you. That's 2 votes for I Hate the Woods. Prince Darwin over on YouTube votes number 1. It's hard to see here. Evie Ghost over on YouTube votes number 4. Cook for Me. What about Tachanka? Tachanka, would you have a vote for us? Do we have any more of the votes coming in, boys? Jesus Christ, Tachanka. 4. He votes 4. We have 2 votes now for Cook for Me. I know you're joking, Tachanka, but don't be too harsh.
Here it's starting.
Nobody wants to be friends with the literal neo-Nazis. Rose grilling a prepubescent child story. All right, so we have 2 votes for Cook for Me and 2 votes for I Hate the Woods. Although one of those votes is pretty much just a meme. So, giving everybody else time. Dick Montana over Rumble votes number 2. Okay, that's 3 votes now for I Hate the Woods. I Hate the Woods is now definitively in the lead. Do we have any other votes, gentlemen?
Give it just a second here. It's building up in the chat.
Don't tell him
I didn't put the chats on.
All right, Tashanka, don't go too far. Let's tone it down. Let's tone it down.
It's building up
Playing
now.
around is fine, but I don't want to actually...
I left the chats
I don't
out.
realize how sophisticated your audience is as Metal Maniacs.
I left the chats out to protect people's names and identities, their online names.
Cringe 1 and Cringe 2 going at it in chats.
Well, you see
All right,
some of them, but I
fellas.
mean, I didn't leave the whole strip on
So
the
we're
side.
going to go for number two, and they are also all fascist. What the fuck is this conversation I'm reading? Stop it. Don't. I'm going to spear you with the bayonet. Don't make me referee this. Be kind. Be nice to each other.
This escalates very quickly.
Pofk does have friends, and we like Pofk. Your mommy won't. Stop it, Tachanka. All right, anyway, gentlemen, it looks like I Hate the Woods did definitively win, obviously, with 3 votes. So here's the drill. Because I got to cue all these in, I only need a couple minutes. It doesn't take me very long. But I do have a... what is going on here? If I was a Molly Reeve. All right, Tachanka, seriously, tone it down. Don't... What is start? I like Pops as Metal Maniacs. Yeah, wait, calm down, calm down. What is this turning into an actual argument? Okay, calm down, boys. This is fun. Yeah, come on.
Sorry, a commercial jumped up
I don't
there.
actually want to have to take action. I don't care. I'm gonna do a fistful of pills sometime. Okay, hold on. This is getting. I can't tell who's actually being serious here, but on a serious note, please actually tone it down. I don't want to actually insult Pofk here. Pofk is liked and welcomed. You are too, Tachanka. I don't know if this is a real argument or not, but please don't. Let's refrain from insults. All right, Tachanka, you actually have to tone it down. Dude. Tachanka, you can hear me, right? This is very off-putting with the happy music I have playing right now. What the fuck is happening here? All right, Tachanka, you gotta stop, man. I've asked you to stop, like, seriously. Darren's losing it. Dude, Tachanka, jokes are one thing, but if you're going too far, then you can't actually ask somebody to do that. Can you actually tone it down? I'm being serious. I love this. Of course you do. No. Pop, are you being serious? All right, hold the fuck on. Hold on. I'm gonna stop the happy music for a second. Holy shit. What's going on here? Hold on. Stop it. Everybody stop. I need to moderate this. This is getting out of hand. No, Pofk, I don't know if you're being serious. I don't know if the Chonka's being serious, but you gotta actually stop. Don't encourage somebody to do that. Please don't do that. Pofk, I don't know if you're being serious, but I hope you know that I very much like having you here. We're all happy to have you here. We fuck around a lot, but... All right, Tachanka, I'm gonna actually, mute you in the chat. Dude, Tachanka, I've asked you politely like a million times. You're going very overboard here. Please don't make me, have to do something in the chat, man. Yeah, dude, come on. I don't want to do that, man. You're always here for the content. This is getting... I've asked you like a million times now. What are you doing, man? Are you high? Yeah, Pop, that's not true, man. No, lots of people would. And I very much like having you here. Yeah, Tachanka, you gotta stop, man. You're going way overboard here. I don't know what this is about. This went from being so lighthearted to turning into whatever this is. Good God. All right.
It started to become pretty clear right about here that, I was going to say we because I was in the chat. We were all trying to talk to this kid. So I'm not sure whether I should say we or my son Frank here. But, we were all beginning to realize that this was maybe potentially a serious situation for this kid and was in jeopardy. So I wish this kid all the best. I'd do anything I can. I put that in the chat that if he needed to reach out to me or whatever, that's fine. But he is supposed to reach out to my son. My son's going to help him with some artistic things that this kid's working on himself, and hopefully that helps him out. But this gets pretty intense pretty quickly here. And my son just tremendously opens up. And so did everyone else in the chat. So did everyone else. Like everyone in the chat started saying, hey, I've been there. I've had horrible times. I've felt like that. There's days I didn't think I could go on. So it was really an outpouring of people. But of course, my son's the one, doing the show. So he's the main figure, of course, there that's trying to help this kid out. I think I realize it's my son. I get that. So I'm maybe more impressed than you are. But I'll tell you, if it wasn't my son, I'd still find this fascinating to see people step up and try to help somebody, especially a kid. I just thought it was great. So I jumped right on here. Again, completely impromptu. Wasn't ready to do it. Just going to throw it out there because I want you guys to see it. And I wanted to encourage other people to help people. And if you need help, look, I've felt suicide in my family and in my life and amongst my friends. I've seen it. If you know someone that needs help, if you can help them, help them. If you need help, reach out to someone. Please reach out to someone. Today could be the worst day of your life, and tomorrow could be the best. It really can. You just don't know. You've got to keep moving forward.
I timed Tachanka out. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him right now. I asked him politely a million times. That's the first time I've had to time somebody out. Tachanka, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to do that, man. You're always in the streams, and I usually like having you here. But I'm sorry. What you're doing right now is uncalled for, and I've asked you a million times to stop. I timed you out. Sorry. I don't know what's going on, man. I know you're drunk. You said you were drinking. I don't know if you're drunk and high right now, but I've asked you over and over again, man. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to do that, but I timed you out because you're going way too far. And I actually have to go. On a serious note here, Pofk, please don't listen to anything he was saying. Oh, Pofk, I direct message you. I'm checking on you. Yeah, no. I apologize for that. I don't know what the hell that was, Pofk, but you are valued and wanted. If you actually legitimately feel like that, please talk to me. If you want to call me on Discord and talk, I will. Please never actually harm yourself. I'd never encourage anybody to do that. I do like having you here. The only reason I haven't accepted your game share application is just because I can't let anybody under 18. It's nothing against you. I think you're a really funny kid. I love having you here. Everybody does. You should feel welcome. By the way, I've never had friends growing up my entire fucking life. I barely have any friends in real life, and I certainly shouldn't kill myself. So I would never encourage it on anybody. Shouldn't be encouraged on you. I don't know what was going on with the chonkers there. That was just getting ridiculous, and I absolutely condemn everything he was saying. So I'm sorry about that. Please, for the love of God, do not actually do that. I really do have hateful beliefs. I know my beliefs are wrong. I'm not mad at the application. I'm just mad at it myself. All right, Opov, you're a good kid. What did Finfante say? Tachanka, I don't want to see that again. If you get us to stop, please step away and take a break, Finfante. Yeah, seriously, man. I'm sorry, Tachanka. I did not want to mute you, dude. But you're going to have to... Next time you're back, you're going to have to apologize, and I never want to see that again. You fucked up. That was wrong. It was just wrong to do. But if you come back and you say, I was drunk, I was high, and I'm sorry, You owe me an apology. You owe Pavk an apology, and we can let it go. But I just can't have that, man. I'm sorry. I hate to do that. I did not want to do that. I really didn't. I don't know what the hell just happened. All right, Pavk.
If you're thinking that's the end of it, it gets a little more dramatic here pretty quickly, actually.
If you're ever close to doing that, you better fucking message me, okay? I know I'm busy all the time, and I say that, but I swear to God, I would be absolutely fucking devastated if something happened to you, so you better reach out to me if you need somebody, okay? I really, actually, genuinely mean that. All right. What a crazy night to learn. Bane Holland over on YouTube. Welcome, Bane. Yeah, we just had a weird moment. We had a weird moment there. I'm sorry. That was... You did pick a crazy night, Bane. Oh, man. The single reason why I haven't killed myself is I have a major fear of pain. I hate... Puff, listen. Okay. Hold on. Wait. This is Indie Horror Night, but I feel like this has actually gotten serious. What the fuck? Why the fuck did Kick just say test poop fart? I said that, of course I just put that in there when I'm talking about it. Okay, no. Stop. Hold on. Puff, I had...
Holy fuck, sacrificed $30 to save.
Thank you, Dick! Okay, listen, Dick, I'm definitely not gonna ignore what you just did. I just want to have a real moment with Pavk here. I'm gonna have a real moment with Pavk here, and then I'm gonna check that, okay? Dick, I'm not gonna forget that. Holy shit, you did not have to do that again. Thank you.
You know, I just want to quickly point out one of the things that just happened there is he just got a large donation because people donate to his show, of course. And Finfante, who works with him, he calls her Finfante. That is my daughter. My daughter works on certain things for his show. And you can, you know, the Infantes do not take the subject of suicide lightly. It will not be, you know, condoned or encouraged or to encourage this behavior. So my daughter's in there trying to help this kid. I'm actually on there too, along with a lot of other people. I'm just somebody in the chat. That's all I am. But my son and my daughter are at this point coordinating and working very hard to try and get this kid help. So, again, I think, you know, you hear a lot of bad stories on, you know, social media. Hopefully this is a positive story, which will encourage other people to do positive things in the future.
I just want...
And yes, I am incredibly proud of my son and my daughter, who I love beyond comprehension. They are my whole world. They are amazing. They are everything to me. But either way, you don't have to know them at all, but I think you can see that what they're doing is a very good thing here. And this all just sort of happened out of the blue.
I want to level with you, Pop, real quick first, and then I'm not passing you off this. I had some really shitty things happen to me growing up. I'm not going to go into details, but I've been through some really crazy shit. I've been through some really bad stuff in life, and I have had times in my life where I genuinely wanted to die, and was really close to that. And I can remember being there and how absolutely empty and depressing and horrible that felt, okay? I can remember how alone I felt. I felt like nobody cared, nobody loved me, I had no friends, I had no social life. I've never had a social life. I never had that growing up. And I really...
Yes, that is heartbreaking for me to hear, and I've always been there for him. We're very close, but my son was one of those people, that's why he became what he is now, that would sink himself into his computer and work on this kind of stuff, and it was hard to get him out to socialize. But he's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's grown up to be a great man.
I felt alone for a long time. I was at a point where I just could not see a point in living, could not see a future, didn't understand why the hell I was here. I've had that. I can tell you now, I'm going through something terrible. You know, I've got this fucking figure up here. I'm going through something awful. I'm going through something right now that ruins your life, that just destroys your life. And I can also tell you that I can't believe how happy I am at the moment. I mean, I'm devastated over what's happening to me.
Of course, I know what that is, and I'm helping him with it. It's something that happened to him that was not his fault. but we're working through that, and it'll be fine in the end. But I just wanted to, the other thing I wanted to say is, you know, as a musician myself, my son's an artist, my daughter's an artist of different varieties, but I've seen a lot of this. I've felt this in my life. A lot of artistic people feel that longing or emptiness that comes upon them sometimes. I mean, it's something you see, especially in music, in art, in all forms of art, I think. But I'm going to speak about music because I know music better. But I mean, whether you're talking about, you know, Jim Morrison or you know, my great friend Peter Steele from Type O Negative. Oh, I miss you so much, Peter. He was always in tremendous depression. And I've felt that myself many, many times. And I was the guy that didn't fit in school. You know, high school, are you kidding me? I never even went. The place was horrifying. It was like going to fucking prison every day of my life. It was terrible. I couldn't stand anybody. They couldn't stand me. Fuck that place. Turns out that to this day, I am friends with a lot of those people, amazingly enough. But I sank into my music. Some people sink into this. Some people sink into that. And, you know, being awkward, being different than everyone else is very hard. I didn't want to be on the fucking football team. I was big enough to do it, and I was encouraged by the coach to do it and other things. I didn't want any part of that world. I was in my own world, in my own head, which made me the weirdo, right? You know who the weirdos become? They become the rock stars, and they become the dreamers and the Elon Musks that, you know, that want to go to Mars and all the wild stuff. So it's all right. If you're out there and you feel like, wow, I'm completely different than everyone else, that's hard when you're a kid. But when you get older, it becomes awesome that you're different than everyone else. Absolutely awesome. And you wind up with a great life. So if you're a young kid out there and you're feeling that I don't fit in thing, that's because you have a different path. It's not because there's something wrong with you or wrong with them. It just means you have a different path. Follow that path. Follow that path. That path may very well lead you to greatness, or at least happiness. And that's all you really need.
But I can't believe that my life is in a position now where I can go through something so fucking terrible that's happening at the moment and still actually like do this right now. I have these people watching, and I'm enjoying this. I love this interaction. I love these nights. I love the connection I have with the audience. I could never have pictured the life that I have right now then, when I really genuinely wanted to die. I haven't gone into detail, but I did have attempts when I was young. And you can't picture that now because you see how I am now. And you wouldn't think that. You would not think that. I thank God every fucking day that I'm still here. You never know what happens in the future and what the future holds. Right now, you might have a shitty life. You might hate yourself. You might think all of those things. But in the future, everything can change. And it can change so much faster. I can't believe how fast my life changed. It's like fucking night and day. Completely different mental state. I'm a different person now than I was 6 months ago even. I was struggling with a lot of things then. I'm 25 years old. I feel like I grew so much. I just hit 25, and I've never been more optimistic about my future in my life. I had some horrible, shitty situations that I was dealt, and it can change. So please do not ever hurt yourself. Do not ever do that. We're all connected in the world. We all came from one thing. We're all made out of fucking stardust. We're basically all cells living in one organism. If one cell gets hurt or dies or something happens to it, even people that I've never met you are directly affected. I genuinely believe that. We all come from the same thing, and we all exist together in harmony. I know it sounds gay and stupid, but basically, we're all cells in a body. Something happens to you, it does hurt everyone. It is a net loss. You're always cared about, and you want to know something? I was happy messing around in this stream until Tashanka ruined it. Well, Paf, he did go way too far. That does happen online, and I'm sorry, but can you please pay attention to the chat? Everyone is supporting you. Everyone is supporting you. I don't know what happened there. He was like drunk and high. I know that. I don't think he really knew what he was saying. I'm thinking he's going to come back and apologize at some point. But if he doesn't, then whatever. I absolutely am taking you up on this. I had a good 2 months without having a suicidal thought. Well, that's great, dude. That's good. And that's gonna, listen, you're gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna have days that you want to fucking die. But you get through that, and then the next day, it might get a little bit better. It gets a little bit better. Maybe the next day gets a little bit worse. Maybe the next day gets a little better. Maybe it gets worse. Maybe it goes back and forth. But at one point, your life changes. A lot of times, you can go through the shittiest thing. What's happening to me right now? What's happening to me right now is fucking awful. It's awful. It's awful. What happened is awful. I lost. I can't go into details about it, unfortunately, but it's fucking terrible, and yet it's opened so many doors for me. It's changed my life, and I see what I have available for the future. If you want to talk, listen, Pop, you better stay here tonight. You better, well, I'm not going to say you have to. I hope you stay here tonight. I hope you keep chatting. Do not let that discourage you. That was definitely wrong and fucked up. It should not have happened, and I'm sorry it did. Everybody here supporting you. Look at everything saying. Bane Hollow, gotta appreciate all the good times and try to look past the messed up parts. It gets better. You'll look back and laugh at the bad times. It's true. Just keep going. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, says Pliskin. We've all been there, says Metal Maniacs. We've all struggled with that, man. You're young. You're a kid. You have hormones raging through your body. You have so much going on mentally. Stress and feeling that way is normal. If you don't have, I don't care if you have no friends in life. I had no friends. I've never had friends, dude. I've never had friends. I'm not saying I don't care in the way that I don't care, but like, you could be at a point where you have no friends. You could be at a point where you're sitting in a fucking bush and you have nothing in the world. Your life changes so fucking much. You have no idea. And it would hurt me if you were gone. So please don't do that. I do want to get back to the games. As long as you're okay, Pop, can you, Pop, tell me that you're okay, or whether you're okay, and if you're going to stay with us tonight? I want you to stay and have a good time. I want to see you in the chat. I still actively only had one in real life friend since I was 8. Yeah, Darwin, I get it. I never had friends growing up, man. I was the weird kid. Everybody thought I was going to be a school shooter. I sat in the back of the class. I was depressed as fuck. I had some really shitty, awful things going on. Horrible fucking shit going on in my life. And I got through that, man. I'm not mentally okay. I can stay. Well, Pop, would it make you feel better? I'm happy to talk. Would it make you feel better if we continue right now? And do you want to talk to me on Discord? Like, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, if you want to have a legitimate conversation, I'm happy to do that. If you want to DM me, send me a DM on Discord and I will actually converse with you. I don't think you're an annoying kid, by the way. I really don't. Everybody in here can pick on each other in good fun, but when it gets to that point, that shit's gotta fucking stop. That was just ridiculous. So, I'm angry and upset on your behalf, because you didn't deserve it. I might. Okay. Well, I hope what I said helps. I'm not trying to brush it off, but I'm also not trying to over-explain myself. So, do we think we're good? Finfante said announcement. Finfante said announcement put in Discord. I'm not sure. Okay, so Finfante put in the Discord and said, pissed off I have to say this, but I will slam my fist down where it needs to be after what occurred in tonight's stream. Do not encourage death threats or encourage suicide to anybody. It will not be tolerated. If you are legitimately speaking in these hateful ways, it is not allowed. It is not allowed. At this time, if you need to reach out, please do so. Please do. If you're harassed by any members, tag me, Finn, or the mods. This is unacceptable where a minor in our community is told to hurt themselves tonight during the stream. I will not hesitate to fucking ban you. Heed my words. Yeah, I'm on the same, I'm sorry, I'm on the same thing. That, I don't know what the hell fuck that was. If you need to talk, contact Finn, Pop. We are here for you. Yeah, man. Pop, I will... What the fuck? Cat dog just fucking 100 over on Rumble. Paying it forward to a wonderful guy. I love you, man. Holy shit. Plastic Quacks is wearing my favorite T-Pants t-shirt. Fuck. Thank you so fucking much, Cat Dog. Cat Dog, how long have you been? Listen, Dick, I know you gave that 30 on Kofi, and that was while I was talking to Pop, and I'm still going to I'm going to address that also. You were not brushed off, please. That was a serious talk there. Pavk, because of what you endured tonight, I will plan a collab with you. I will make sure it's... I've said before that I can't collab with minors. I will do one specifically for you, and I'll just make sure that it's the family friendly enough, you know? What do you want to do? You want to do Lethal Company? Let's do a Lethal Company collab. You and me will. I'll stream it on all my shit. I'll probably refrain from being as graphic as I usually am because you're a minor. I'll make sure it's appropriate for that. But if you want to do that, I'm up for it. So reach out to me and we'll do the Lethal Company collab. We're doing it then. Lethal Company. I will do it. I promise you. All right? So let's plan that. You've earned that now. You went through that. And this is how life works. Something shitty happens, so something good happens to balance it out. I'll join Lethal Company, says Pliskin. If we plan this, Pavk is underage. I don't want it to be inappropriate. I'm not going to have an appropriate stream with minors involved, but I will collab if we do it the right way. So let's plan this. Stick with me in Discord, Pavk. We'll make it fucking happen. You've earned that. Let me now address everything that just happened. I got a text message. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to like go off on a whole thing here. Yeah, I just got a thing. I'll keep it clean, says Pliskin. Thank you, Pliskin. I do request that you do. Do a little co-op, bring a few others who can be nice. Pop, you got it, man. Look what just fucking happened. I hope this is a lesson for you. That what happened made you feel like shit, and then everyone now wants to collab with you. Everybody wants to collab with you now, and we're gonna make it happen. I'll hop in as well. I'm very chill, says Darwin. Everybody will collab with you. Let's fucking plan it. Let's do it. I'll make sure it happens right away. I'll make sure it happens right away. I'll coordinate it in my Discord. I'll start a channel. If anybody else wants to come on in on it, let me know. Paf, you're invited. You'll be there. I wanna address everything that just happened now. I'm sorry. So that all happened pretty quickly. So what did Dick just do here? No way, dude. Okay, and then Cat Dog. Listen, I'm not writing you off, man. We got behind on things. Cat Dog, I'm not writing you off. That 100 is fucking crazy. I'm gonna address Dick, and then I'm addressing Cat Dog, and then we're gonna continue. This just took precedent. So Dick just gave us another commission to call Finfante again. This time he did attach a specific request. This stream is turning very wholesome all of a sudden. Dick just gave us something and said he did throw in the extra 15 for Finfante and said, please tell Finfante that you love her and couldn't do this without her, which is very sweet. And Finfante, I'm calling you now.
I'm just going to let it roll a little bit longer, but I think this is all interesting if you put it in the perspective of what is going on. Because that guy that just sent him that money and asked him to call his sister, my daughter, and tell her, you know, he loves her. He did it earlier. He donated the same amount of money, another $30, and asked him to call her up and tell her to go fuck herself. Now, of course, that was all in good fun and joking. And, you know, if you went and watched, you know, the rerun of this show this evening, my daughter's laughing, he's laughing, and they're, you know, giving each other hell. But, like, the whole mood of everyone has changed here. It was really an amazing thing to watch what was going on. If you go back and see it, I don't know, can you see the live chats when you see the recording? I'm not really sure. If you can, it was amazing how many people stepped up. What other word can I use? It was a beautiful thing to see everybody just step in and try to help someone like this. So we'll just go a little longer here. I'm not really sure where. When he goes back to gaming, I'll probably end this.
You were just given another 15 by Dick. So Dick is the fucking man. That was unbelievable and amazing. I'm calling you, Finfante. I'm putting you on speaker, and I'm honoring his request. And then we're addressing Cat Dog doing what he just did, which was unbelievable.
Hello?
Hey, who is this? No! Oh, the Finn message? You gotta be joking. God damn it, hold on. The Finn message popped up.
Finfante is brought to you by people like you.
Horrible time for a Finn message. Horrible time for a Finn. I turned it off. I turned it off.
Oh, hotkey worked.
No, it didn't. I looked at the computer. I clicked it in OBS. Anyway, I was given a request by Dick, and well, it is true. So instead of telling you to go fuck yourself, I'm calling to tell you that I love you and I couldn't do this without you. And it actually is legitimately true. Your effort's been amazing, and you've made $30 tonight by Dick.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Dick. In fact, one might argue that's what brought me into this world.
Yeah. That's what you said.
You know, I just want to say that $30 will be able to supply my coffee for my crippling caffeine addiction. I can't reveal where I work, obviously, but I can reveal I'm in the healthcare field. All I know how to do is drink coffee, so it will keep me alive for my coffee addiction for the next 2 weeks, probably.
Yeah, well, and Bane hollered in chat and said we love Dick here, man. We all love Dick, and we thank you, Dick, for supplying my sister's addiction.
Yes.
What?
I said yes.
Yeah, so thank you very much. But no, I mean, yeah, I do actually love you, and thank you for all your help with this. This has been amazing, and maybe I'll actually be able to start paying Finfante, which is really cool.
I love you too. Thank you. But I am glad to be a part of your community and actually be able to interact with your fans and that they don't hate me. So
Yeah.
I appreciate this. Thank you all, and continue supporting my brother, please. Nothing makes me happier than seeing my brother happy. This is a real statement that I'm making. So the best way you can take care of me is take care of my brother. Thank you guys, and sorry about tonight.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm sorry.
No, no, I didn't. I almost started crying, but I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. But didn't come back through the phone, so I can't see you right now.
Oh.
Alright, sorry, never mind. I hate you. I hate you, nobody likes you, and no good feelings are here, okay, man? There's no good feelings. Stop, don't cry because you're an idiot, alright?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, same goes to you, man. I'm genuinely happy you're a part of this, and that this makes you happy, and that you're able to interact with everybody. So, nothing makes me feel better than knowing that you're happy and a part of this, and I hope we get to go far with this. I'm really happy that you're by my side with this.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you, Bubs.
I love you too, man.
Alright, well, you go ahead and enjoy your game, man.
Thank you. Yeah, this is, wow, what a weird series of things.
There.
All right, I love you.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
That was another damn commercial.
All right, that was our commission there. If anybody missed what happened, well, you're gonna have to rewind. And now I can freak out because Catho gave a fucking 100. God, and Plastic Quack just gifted. Oh my God. Cat Dog, thank you so much. I didn't even know you were here, man. Thank you, Cat Dog. I don't know how much of that you saw. I don't know when you came in when I had to give my little speech. I can't believe it. Guys, we're at 7%. Wait, we're 7%, and now I gotta add the 105. All right. Give me a second. I'm adding 105. Oh my God. Dude, Cat Dog, you did not have to fucking do that, man. You did not have to do that. Thank you. We're at 9. We're at 9% of this goal that I just set like 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. And I didn't even think that we would turn into Darmagism. We're almost at 10%. Star, that's Richard. Pop, you still here, man? Pop, you're still there, right? Cat Dog, thank you so fucking much for that. Thank you, Plastic Quack. All right, Pop, good. I'm glad to see it. And then Dick Montana, you've been unbelievable today. Thank you. Shit. God damn. I can't. I've never had to fight tears back so much in the streams, dude. God, today almost had this really almost had me today. We need to fuck, dude. I'm extra emotional too because of what's happening right now. And you guys almost 10% and all this shit. I don't really want to like fucking start like freaking out right now, so I'm trying to like keep my composure. Fuck. God damn. Why did it just click that? The fuck? All right, I'm gonna I'll be allowed to swear at the lethal company thing, right? It's supposed to be. Yeah, I think swearing's fine. I just don't want to go real far with the sexual stuff and everything with Pop. That's all. I just don't want it to get like inappropriate like that. You know what I mean? Just like make sure it's just got to be appropriate. But it's got to be appropriate with that. It's just got to be within reason. That's all. I'm gonna try to reset the mood a little bit here with a little bit of sexual appeal. Jesus. This is my I'm not gonna cry dance. Matt's gonna turn that way and turn around just sobbing.
I guess this is where we're gonna end this. I'll let it go for a second. All right, guys. Well, that's what I really wanted you to say, and I think we ended it on an upbeat thing. And he does go back. There's more conversation, but that really gives you the gist of it. And I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing anything tonight. I was just checking out my son's stream. He's live streaming. This was a live stream he's doing tonight. I think he's still on right now, actually. But I felt this was important enough that I just wanted to jump right over and do something on this. And I'm very proud of him, proud of my daughter. I always am every day of my life. We're very, very close. But more importantly than that, it just shows the power that you have, whatever you do in your life. If someone's in need and you reach out to them, maybe you can help them. Maybe you can really help them. And I hope that this kid has been helped tonight. I with everything in me, I pray and I hope you'll pray for him. And if you're not a praying person, send best wishes, whatever. But I certainly hope that this works out all right. I think it will. I hope it will. And the real message here is again, just if you can help someone, do it. It doesn't cost you anything to just give someone a moment of your time. Just a moment of your time and talk to them. And we've all been there, on different levels maybe, but we've all had those days, or those weeks or those months or those years. We've all been there, or at least most of us have, right? So I'm going to close it out. I hope that was inspiring. And I guess I'll put a link in the description down here for my son's channel because I think that would be appropriate, right? And am I pushing my son? Yes, I am. Why the hell wouldn't I? As a matter of fact, one of the things I do for everybody else, every musician I know, I'm out there pushing them all the time. For you people anybody that knows me, it's one of the things I do. I don't require any money for that. Of course I'm going to push my son. And he earned it, didn't he? I love you. If you are struggling, please reach out to someone. If you know someone's struggling, please reach out to them. And have a wonderful evening. Twisted is out.